I'm sorry, I forgot to unmute myself.
Oh, hello. That would be helpful, wouldn't it?
I figured I could bang out a little bit of my essay while I waited for people to hop on. How are we feeling tonight, everybody?
I don't know why Dylan is not here. I am the one who changed the time to later.
He's usually very on
He
time.
is usually very punctual. I didn't see
could
you
be
jump
why.
into the chat, and oh, here he is. Hello.
Apologies. I was in the bathroom.
Dylan, Johnum was thinking you died.
Well,
Me too.
who's to say I didn't?
Oh, well, there you go, Johnum. I think your detective skills are spot on there.
Didn't parry this time, excuse me.
Hold on. I need to fix some
I just
noise
had.
levels.
Did you
Now
die?
is-
Sadly, yes.
Oh,
But I leave!
There you go.
Oh, talk to me about my audio.
B Gumshoe.
A good gumshoe line.
Don't.
I spare every expense!
Okay,
Wow.
that seemed fine.
You gotta
Was that
throw
was
a
that
vowel in there, otherwise it's not gumshoe.
Oh, yeah. I spare every expense, pal!
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Perfect.
you didn't cut out at all. So
I'm talking into my mic. However, I have massively increased the sensitivity.
Oh.
Wait, maybe
Okay.
decrease is the word.
yeah. So I showed him a thing that should allow. Okay, I don't know why. There we go. All right, here we are. Hello, everything's good. Everybody lives. Everybody's good. Let's play game. I'm ready to play game. Y'all ready to play game?
I mean,
I am very ready to play
wait, this is a game stream. I was here to talk about all this drama with my brother and this argument we just had. I mean, geez.
Yeah, that's not
I'm
for this
sorry,
game.
That's a different
That's a
stream.
different game. Pick a different game for that. But
All right. Sorry, chat. I know you preferred that.
Did you really?
we
Yeah,
are
this is the
here,
Dylan drama stream.
and we had just done a bunch of investigatory things.
I was about to say, Tori, are you sharing your screen?
Oh, I am on Discord. I am everywhere.
Okay, perfect.
I should be
Watch
everywhere.
screen.
It took me a second to load it.
Yes. Drama
I
stream
totally
when.
forgot.
Well, tomorrow we don't have a D&D stream. We have Over the Garden Wall, so it might have to wait. But yes. So Turnabout Samurai. We did the second level of investigatory abilities, and
I think we were just about to head into court.
I feel like we were about to
actually.
head into court. Yeah, we are.
I think we're on the podium.
Dun dun.
October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Right now, we only know of 3 courtrooms, 1, 2, and 3, right? There hasn't been a 4th one yet.
Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Why do you look so unhappy?
Ugh, I don't know what to tell you, but oh, nothing. It's nothing. Right, Mia? It's nothing, right? Oh God, she looks even unhappier than I feel.
Phoenix. Your client is now practically a dead man walking.
Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence.
And I am saying this in front of them as well.
No, you're saying
Because
this
I
as
am a
a dead man
professional.
walking.
Yeah. Yes, that is true. That is true.
Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him.
They did it. They did
Wow.
it. Dylan just gets there a little faster because I
I'm
have
sorry,
to
I
click ahead.
apologize.
Dylan making all of Capcom's jokes ahead of time.
I didn't know they were gonna do it. I'm sorry.
This is no time for dead people jokes. Please, murder is a serious trial. It's not one of those joke cases.
This is the second time. Clearly it is.
This is
And
third.
you know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless.
I am the defense.
Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent,
Which I'm very certain he is.
we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it.
Well, the sleeping pills are very important to me. But I'm also very upset that I don't get to talk about the bent fence piece, because that was good. But, something overlooked?
I'm wondering if that's the overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that, or lose the trial.
Oh, so it's not time for the trial yet. This isn't going to be easy. Alright.
I know you guys are having fun talking about other games, but could we focus on Ace Attorney, please?
Is that the chat you're talking to?
No, I'm talking to you two.
What? What are the games
Yeah,
that we're
you
talking
were just mentioning Overlooked, that cooking game.
Oh,
No.
that's overcooked.
Yeah.
Dun dun.
October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Well, I thought I was gonna get more time for stuff. I guess not.
Nope. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Is it? Is it really?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, very well. Mr. Edgeworth, state your opening statement, please. State your opening statement, please. That's not redundant at all.
Didn't I already do this?
Well, you're
Yeah,
doing it
this is
again.
day
By
2.
order of the court.
They do it every
Is it
day,
opening
apparently.
statement for every day in this game?
Apparently. Very quick, since you changed your audio settings, Dylan, now be careful being too quiet.
Oh, really?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm assuming was quieter as Edgeworth. It
Yes.
missed that. It didn't pick that up. Because now you have to make sure that you're always above that level where Discord's gonna pick you up.
No. What's funny is I backed up because I didn't want to talk too loud into the mic.
I
but that
think
was the
you're
problem.
good. I think you're good with your new settings. Because now you have to
All
worry
right.
about being too quiet so that it
Sounds
doesn't
good,
count
sounds
you.
The struggle.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court.
A fact?
A fact.
Ain't no fact about it.
Well, lay out the facts.
Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving that they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is that really?
Please, don't call Old Bag again. We've had enough of her.
That's Miss Old Bag to you, or whatever. Oh God, are we gonna have Salmonella on here and D Vasquez?
Oh,
Maybe, yeah.
I still can't figure out the pun
Yeah.
on D. Vasquez's name.
I wonder if that'll be the producer. That producer. Oh God, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yep, here he comes.
The prosecution would like to call typhoid Salmonella to the stand.
Please, Typhoid Mary was my mother.
Oh, sorry.
Or that director.
Oh, fuck.
Ugh.
I gotta, oh, Jesus Christ.
That's how we all
Have
do.
fun. I had the granny last week. Now it's your
Yeah, you
turn.
definitely did. Will the witness state his name and profession? And favorite infection?
No.
How rude can you get? You don't know me! I'm the director! I make the Steel Samurai! Noob! Raffle! Salmonella! I'm a director! Television!
Ooh, so Edgeworth can put him in his place.
Edgeworth has his resting bitch
Edgeworth-
face is like, stop fucking testing me.
Edward's just like, I've had enough of the old lady. I'm not taking this too.
Yeah.
Edgeworth internally is like, if this motherfucker calls me edgy boy, he's dead.
You don't. Edgeworth doesn't have the large personality that Salmonella is looking for.
Oh no. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hmm. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart.
Again, we're pressing every single thing. I get no penalty from pressing anything.
Oh, yeah.
There's no
and
penalty.
we're doing it in order.
We're doing it in order, so we're not skipping around. I get 0 penalty.
If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it.
And I think my bet is it was an accident. Right! She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure.
She was your old boss.
That is true.
I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through.
Okay.
That sounds sketchy.
I mean, it did sound sketchy, but I think it does align.
It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Oh, that's false. We saw plates outside.
I don't know if that's quite true.
We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs.
Okay, that's ambiguous as hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
I'm pretty sure. I kinda think. Maybe something.
Who could really say? I mean, really.
Memory's a fickle thing.
Memory is a fickle thing.
It is. Like, honestly, you should not use it at
Ooh.
all.
Forget everything. Forget everything.
Hey, nice to meet you. My name's Dylan. What's your guys' name?
No, you wouldn't know your name either.
Ah,
No.
fuck.
Would you know how to speak? That's memory.
It's more instinct at this.
No, it's not.
No.
Speech is a learned
Catherine.
behavior.
Okay.
Okay, stop.
Learning
Stop. Tribal.
SLP here.
Spear, shut up.
It is memory.
Let's go.
Lots of memory, actually. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. I'ma press all of it.
Just
I
pressing
really hope
everything.
no one presses anything I just said.
We're pressing everything, man. You're on the chopping block.
Without a question. Hold it! Is that when you always come into work?
Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way.
Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry.
Still, for Will, I was pretty busy all that day.
What does FWIWA stand for?
For what it's worth, duh.
Oh, God.
Damn, you do know the lingo.
Tell us more about that.
You really should open a clinic, like you said.
Even Edgeworth is asking him to say more.
No, Edgeworth just prompts the continuation of the testimony. Edgeworth isn't helping at
I
all.
thought they were actually gonna say more. Damn.
Hold it! You were in the employee area?
That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Was anyone else at the run-through?
Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. LOL! She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it.
Oh,
no, we
I
believe
can
it.
believe it, and she certainly has the lungs for it, and the air capacity. Was anyone else there?
Nope, just us 4.
Ooh.
Wait, one sec. Wait, before you press anything else, there's a dire question. In what should Cool Cat name their IRL stink bug? All right, if
Wally
there's
and
multiple, I
Eva.
have No. They're stink bugs. They have to have a grandiose, like, flatulose.
Oh, pestilence. Pestilence.
Let's think. Gaseous? Instead of Cassius?
Oh my god.
Oh, I see what you're going for.
Oh, no.
Ashes?
I'm thinking of... Oh. No.
I was gonna say Jimbo the Great.
Flatrick.
Flatrick is a great one.
Flatrick and
Flatrick.
gaseous. Done. Flatrick and
Perfect.
gaseous. There we go. That is the, those are the answers. Alright. Now, it took more time than he thought it would. Hold it! Why did it go on so long?
I'm pretty sure Juve already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see?
Oh, right. Thus the limp.
Which of course led me to missing my lunch, Ruffs.
Ruffs? Rolling on the floor. Starving? Gotta use that one.
Me too.
Alright. Hold it! What exactly did they have for lunch?
Oh, T-bone
Wow.
steak. The assistant cooked some.
Okay, he really likes steak.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. They had a distinct T shape.
Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them.
Well, I know I'm pressing this because there was plates outside. Hold it! So in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough.
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't something about that seem odd to you?
Is that a fat joke?
No, it's a little contradictory, is my opinion, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila!
Please call me Sal. Well, what do you want?
When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Point, who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
Why skip that? Why leave that out? Like that makes no sense to me. As why would you leave that out? I ate lunch. Like, you know, I don't. So what's so sus about that? A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all of that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later.
You need to stay away from that assistant, man.
Clearly, this is a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. Now, I don't blame him. Steak is amazing. But when he looks at people like that, I have to be a bit concerned about what's going on in that brain. But when exactly did you eat that steak of yours?
We took one break during that meeting.
Oh, nobody left their chair. Nopody
Oh,
left the room.
righty.
We were locked inside
There
the
we
thing and
go.
nobody left.
Who's to say I got up during the break? Maybe I just cracked out my pocket steak.
Because the steaks were outside the trailer.
Maybe, that was just where the bones were. Maybe I put that there after I was done. I wolfed it down after all.
A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna skip this one this time because I don't think this part matters. I think
You know what
this
to
part
press.
matters. This is the part that matters. Boop.
Yeah.
Hold it! You didn't take a single break.
Well, I mean, like a single steak break, maybe, but besides that,
There we go. Not
All
a
right.
1.
maybe I'll just lie. No breaks.
Even though you literally just
What's he
said.
sweating about so much, I wonder? If only I had an idea. What? Wait a second! Phoenix! Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder! Phoenix! You just had this whole thing. Tap! Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Point. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate a T-bone steak during a break?
Oh! Ruffle!
Well,
This is no rolling on the floor laughing situation.
and it's certainly no rolling on the floor starving situation.
Mr. Manila, what's this all about?
Salty steak is good, cool cat.
Well, yes, I guess I did. We did take
My
a
vote
little
is garlic
break.
butter.
Yes. And goat cheese.
Can't say I've ever had that. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Your Honor, this backtrack of the court is a frickin' bop, but I call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Mars?
Very well.
Your Honor.
No, it didn't pick me up the first time, apparently. I might need to check my mic settings.
Oh, we could go through it.
Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Why do we have to have a million tellings of the same testimony?
Because everybody's
Why
a
can't
freaking
one
liar in
witness
the
just
court, Your
say
Honor.
what they mean
No.
and mean what they say.
Because they're
Sometimes we
protecting
don't-
someone.
Humans aren't perfect, Your Honor.
Come on, you
Do
forgot.
you have a law degree?
Okay,
Ah,
Sal, I can understand forgetting a break, but after you told me you had a break, you then immediately went and lied about having a break, okay? That's what I'm gonna say to this.
Sus as hell. Shut up, Edgeworth.
Uh-oh. Edgeworth is raffle. LOL.
That does not bode well.
yeah, for real. We took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12.
What?
And if you round down, it's only 10.
A baker's dozen down to a regular dozen, down to something about, how did you get
Well?
13 out? I don't understand.
Hey, you don't know base 12 very well. That's not enough time for someone to say, oh, I don't know, just picking a random thing. Commit a murder! In Studio 1, perhaps? Well,
Freaking, wait. Why not? It takes 2 seconds to kill someone, and it takes, okay, we gotta move on because you're doing this crap.
that's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
But there were only
And-
2 plates.
If it was in my pocket and I ripped it out the second I fucking had a break, okay?
I don't think it would even be enough time for that. That's just me.
Oh, you've never seen me with meat, Your Honor.
Oh, God.
And I never want to. Please begin the cross-examination before I have to think about this any further.
Oh.
Well, you know, we're pressing. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30.
There's that number again.
That's the time of death.
Should've seen something.
So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. Or Hammer died at the trailer, they took him away, they planted him over there, and then they found him later. I guess it's possible time-wise. It is. But not how you're thinking about it. I don't understand what this means.
Base 22, I think math?
I don't know.
Like, raise to the power or something? I don't know.
Or a
what he's
game.
referring to.
But, what were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak? What else?
Committing murder.
There were 2 plates on that table, though.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry. D. Vasquez's plate.
Oh, there you go. Diva is the joke, I guess. D.
Okay.
Vasquez.
So,
the producer.
Diva Kez.
Yeah.
Diva Kez? I don't know what Kez
T-bone
means.
steak. in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat.
And well, I can
Edgeworth
expect that
acknowledges his talents.
out of you, Mr. Sal Manila. Diva, a little different.
Yeah, did Diva eat her steak in that amount of time?
Hold it. Why is that? Oh, what?
Objection! Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
Wasn't.
What?
It's pronounced Nani, right? Something wrong? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One?
Well, Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical.
Oh god.
Think about it before you give your answer.
I know my answer. Okay. My answer, and this is Ori's answer, is that Hammer died in Studio 2 by falling on the fence, and then they, at a later time, dragged him to Studio 1 where he was found.
I believe. Same
yeah.
thing.
So I would say, no, it's impossible. I don't think that during that time somebody went to Studio 1 and committed a murder.
Well, that's not exactly what he's saying. The question's on the screen.
So I would say yes, then, right?
That's the problem. There are two ways to answer it and still have the same
Yeah.
conclusion. It's a matter of how you frame the premise, and I'm a little worried.
But unfortunately, this does
All
take
about
away health.
perspective.
No, it not only takes away health, it's critical. Which means
Yeah, I
that you
don't know
take
if
double
this
damage.
loses the,
It doesn't take double damage. It gives me regular
It should.
damage. I'm looking at
It
it.
should. It
But
should.
I'm gonna go no, it's impossible. That's the gut feeling I'm getting. Because no, that's
Okay.
not what I'm saying. Because they
Alright.
were also blocked by the monkey. I know that.
That was at 4 p.m. That was not at 2.
I'm
Oh
gonna
wait,
say
what time?
I thought the monkey didn't get removed until like 4 p.m.
I don't know exactly. Yeah.
I'm saying no,
We'd
it's
have
impossible.
to check the evidence again.
I don't want to write off so many possible subjects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree that it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go into the studio at that time.
Ha ha! Ha! Ah! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death.
See, I knew this is it.
However,
There you go.
the path from the scene of the crime was blocked.
Ace Attorney Ori.
Tap! The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way.
We have a bit of a conundrum on maybe it's Mixed
Even
Monkey.
Edgeworth
Who
is
knows?
surprised about that.
And around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked.
See, I knew it.
Blocked by Miss Monkey's severed head.
Oh. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point.
Edgeworth,
Somehow-
how dare you misgender the monkey?
I feel no desire to correct him, though. Let him stew in his blunder.
I believe we have seen enough evidence
Stop trying to cut court short, Edgeworth.
about.
He just wants to go home.
I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over? Oh god.
Oh, he is so fat.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of those people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Your Honor.
Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the steel
Objection!
samurai,
Objection! Objection!
given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day.
Did he sleepwalk?
Did
On
he sleep
on
kill
sleeping
his
pills. No, 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 no,
coworker?
no, no. Remember, sleeping pills, right? People do weird shit when they're on sleeping pills because they're messing with your body's rhythm. And people do talk in their sleep more, walk in their sleep more, you know, do all that sort of stuff in their sleep more.
Trust me, I know.
He,
I have been
my
doing
vote,
that since midterms have
he
begun.
slept, put on the costume, slept, walked over, whatever, came back. I don't know what happened. But
That's a lot of assumptions to make.
okay, again, my main thing is Mr. Hammer, in an accident, fell onto that fence, got stabbed, and then they planted his body in Studio One.
All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it.
Exactly, innocent until proven guilty, Your Honor.
If we had that,
Which we don't.
I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty.
But you can't!
Hold on. Don't be afraid, Your Honor. Even though it's almost Halloween.
Sleep murderer, exactly.
Your Honor. The prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have a decisive evidence.
No, it's
Oh,
the
what's this?
kid!
What?
It's Cody Hacker, or whatever.
Can't be the kid.
It is the kid. It's definitely the kid.
Might as well call him Billy, Your Honor, because it's the kid.
Oh my god.
Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim.
And you've been hiding this witness?
No, it
Hiding?
he
No,
was
Your Honor, we
hiding.
just got him yesterday. After
Order! I will have order.
Yeah, remember we talked to him, we found out he wasn't good for our case, and then Gumshoe, like, arrested him or something.
Oh, brought the kid elsewhere.
Yeah.
Coming back to me. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. Everyone go put on your sneakers and go play outside.
Dun dun.
October 19th, 11:04 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Court happened so early in the day.
Well, that could have gone better.
She looks so mad at me!
She's really mad.
Oh, what?
Senpai is not happy.
What do we do now, Mia? I pressed like you told me to, but if everyone in that trailer has an alibi, I'm not thinking about the, the weird shit that's going on. Phoenix, get it in your head.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
No, Mia, you're right. It's me who's being dumb. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? I have to have hope in myself. It's a lesson.
Don't get me wrong.
Oh.
I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was still a chance.
Whew.
Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination.
I'm sorry. What is happening in the chat right now?
They were a wooing, so I decided to try to top them with a super one,
Oh my god.
and then it kind of it's been spiraling.
Dylan is going for like the top
Who's
tier
the
of
cat
woo.
boy?
John was, because he was able to interpret one of my particularly Owu speak messages.
And my second question is, who is so tiny that Edgeworth hid him in his pocket? Oh, the kid?
The little boy.
Oh
the
my
kid,
god.
yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm okay with you turning Dylan into a cat boy, John.
No. John, you're the cat boy. I apologize.
Alright.
Amazing. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong.
No, you are right! Mia, I know the answer! If it's not the answer I'm thinking of, I don't know what the answer could be.
That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it.
Oh, they
Yeah,
do.
they do. Sorry,
oh, they
bud.
do, Will. But I don't.
I know you are going to work your magic, but currently they think I am a murderer.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to warm up sometimes. I gotta sort of do calisthenic stretches and everything, and we'll get there. Yeah.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers.
I mean, I'm worrying a lot because it's kind of my life, you know.
Well, don't. Because if you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it.
So far, you have not done an incredible job.
Leave it to us, and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all.
Ah, you. Thanks.
You have some water, Dylan?
No,
Maybe you should
That
do that.
sounded painful.
I need water for sure.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids.
If you want to go get water, Dylan, you can.
Let's
go get
do
water.
it.
Run that line one more time while Dylan gets water, Mars.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Amazing. Yes, I have water. Dylan's clearing his throat a lot, and mostly it's for me. I don't want to have to edit that out later. Especially when he does it over talking.
Or he's just trying to take shortcuts, you guys.
It is the shortcuts. It is the shortcuts. There's a lot of content to frickin' edit, guys, okay?
Shortcuts, you say?
Yes.
Well, you know what I
Dun,
say to that? Dun dun.
October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. That, I believe, was actually an 11-minute break.
That's how judges be, you know.
Indeed.
Accuracy.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case.
I hate the saying tender years. Oh, he's such a...
No, you don't understand.
Tender years.
Phoenix, it's chicken tender years.
Oh, the tendy. Salmonella is also of tender years, though.
I understand. But, I'm talking to Your Honor, so. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
This is something that's
Ooh.
illegal in court. You can't stop me from cross-examining, right, Dylan? That's like a heart of the whole thing.
Well,
How are kids accounted
okay,
for
that's actually an interesting question.
in the
So,
court system?
can the judge limit the scope of cross-examination? Yes. However, they won't do that if it's super critical for the defense, because that's a Fifth Amendment violation. Okay?
Mhm.
So they can, but they're rarely going, especially if something's so important. But
And
if you go far afield of what's necessary, and you're like perseverating on the murdery part, then yeah, they can stop you.
Yeah,
But for kids can testify competently, so long as they can articulate the difference between a truth and a lie. And so they'll literally be asked, what does it mean to lie? Why is it bad? What would happen to you if you lied? And typically it's just like, lying is bad because my mom told me it's bad. But what would happen? I would get punished by my mom. Why? Because it's wrong to lie. Why? Because my mom said so. And that's enough.
But yeah, I feel like it's very much like, this is like linchpin witness in the murder trial, and you're gonna be like, don't let me cross-examine him? That is ridiculous.
You can cross-examine, but just don't do it unnecessarily.
Nice to see Edgeworth is taking the moral high ground.
However, we have no choice.
Objection? This is definitely not like, come on, you're leading something. I don't know what it is.
What am I supposed to do, Mr. Wright? Not tell the judge what the prosecution's concerns are?
Oh, he's got you there.
What, do you think the
I'm
judge is
not a
going to be
lawyer.
biased? Do you think the judge is able to separate the impartiality of his role with
You're right,
the
you're right.
persuasive
It's
rhetoric?
a judge. I'm okay with the judge. If it was a jury, I'd be more concerned.
I know you would. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand.
Oh god!
Aw,
I was going to say the same thing. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on?
We didn't get you, Mars.
oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do.
Well,
Donut
Your Honor, there's still donuts in there!
crate!
Will the witness state his name and grade in school?
I got an A, and I'm Cody.
Pap, witness.
And I'm the one Edgeworth that's going to traumatize him. Come on.
Child.
What? What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean that you can't push me around, you know.
Oh, Edgeworth. Beat his ass. Amazing.
Yes.
Cody. Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins, and I'm in 2nd grade. And I like nice lady.
I get the feeling that this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth. Please, remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
And you came at me, Edgeworth, before I even said a freaking word to this kid, and you're slamming on the table.
Literally.
Come on.
Mm.
Those faces are gonna traumatize him, Edgeworth.
Your Honor, I understand. I'll try to talk to him more like the way I talk to Phoenix.
Oh,
Witness. I mean, Cody.
That's a little flirtatious there, Edgeworth. I don't know.
No, it's
he
talk.
did say he'll talk to
Cody.
him the way he talks to Phoenix.
Oh, no, back up.
He's.
In fact, rewind. Rewind.
Hey,
Never happened.
he's having trouble with this gentle thing. Mm.
You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You have a problem with that? Yeah. I would cut this guy's head in half. Please tell us what you saw. That. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Edgeworth does have gray hair, so, you know.
I mean, yeah.
I'm 25. Just Mr. Edgeworth.
I
would be
prefer
fine.
bearded gentlemen myself.
A very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
Hmm?
You should know that, Edward.
Edward? Edward?
Edgeworth!
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. I believe he might have superglued it to his hand.
What special permission do you get?
Wait. So you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid, and you lost, Edgeworth? Mm?
This is me being gentle, Phoenix! Hey! I just got this new camera! And Pretty Lady likes it! But also, I don't really know how to use it all that good yet, so I was hoping, like, fiddle around with it on the stand and stuff. You know, bring it wherever I go.
Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder.
No, he had the one with the pictures that he gave you the book of, Mia. Come on.
You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Oh, I have.
Very well, Cody.
Edward and Fornix.
I was really hoping that we didn't talk about that.
I can't. I can't.
Please, testify to the court what you saw the day of the incident. See, Edgeworth, that is how you are gentle.
Alright, so whatever Gramps wants, I guess goes, okay. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. You know, just once this week. I went there last week. And I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so the old lady wouldn't catch me. Lost 3 friends that way.
Oh,
I was going for the
Slenderman.
studio.
That got dark.
I kind of got lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. I was like, oh! It totally rocked! Right before my eyes came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a kid.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly.
Yeah, I've got a fucking sword, too!
He said the word fuck. That really shows something. I'm gonna press this because it seems like she has been chasing him a lot. Was my understanding before, right? That he was, like, constantly there?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
You really like the Steel Samurai, huh?
Of course I do! I tape every show! And I go to all the live performances!
That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park?
Of course! Duh! My dad always takes me.
Poor dad. I don't really care about this, if I'm being honest. Like, the maps are, like, right there.
Yeah, true.
I'm not gonna press it. Any objections from the peanut gallery of Dylan and Mars?
No.
Don't believe so.
See, this I'm gonna, because we know he went through the grate. Off the path.
Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there?
They didn't have to walk through the monkey in order to go to Studio One. They walked through the freaking woods.
If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was.
I see. And thus avoid the camera.
Anyhow.
Press it? Nah?
You're the lawyer here.
I would press it. It couldn't hurt.
Yeah, I guess I'm not seeing, like, the little bar do anything. Did nothing unusual happen on your way to the studio?
Unusual?
Did you see this monkey, by any chance?
Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So, you're telling me straight it's Mr. Monkey? I mean, so you went straight to the studio?
You got lost in the woods.
Yeah, they're unnavigable. I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next?
The Steel Samurai?
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then? What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy? A person? Kinda tall. Skinny?
Okay,
Oh,
so not Sal.
it
Manila.
wasn't, but it wasn't Hammer. Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kind of far away.
He's being awfully vague.
How has Mia's face not become a meme yet?
I don't know. Yeah.
I could only drop my sword. I thought I'd do something with it.
What happened to the bad guy?
Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move. Not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor.
Yeah, well, I'll let you
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah, I suppose he was.
No, nobody tell him the truth.
Phoenix misplaced modifier already grammatically hinted at it, unfortunately.
At what?
He said, yeah, I suppose he was. Suppose he was what?
I don't know.
Dead?
Yeah, that's true.
That is right.
I
That's a
don't-
misplaced modifier, but he meant a good actor.
I'm worried that I haven't gotten anything, you know? If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then?
No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time.
Really? I guess seeing the killing kind of freaked him out. He went home.
Phoenix. Remember, he's a child.
I mean, it would have freaked me out and I'd go home.
Use gentle words, but be firm.
Easy for you to say.
Like how Edgeworth talks to you, Phoenix. Come on.
Okay, this means I have to show something, because nothing's happening. I didn't press this. I'm just gonna do it, and we're gonna move on.
Okay.
What was the day? Oh, bleh. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio?
I've actually been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day. And that securities lady is always yelling. Right. Please continue. Chill, Pops. I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk when you cut me off all the time? Gee, if I can fucking draw this sword, I'm telling you right now.
Okay. I have to present something. I have pressed everything.
Something.
I'm gonna go to the place where he wants
What?
to take a picture. I'm gonna go to the place where he wants to take a picture, and I'm gonna do this scrapbook. What do you think?
I'm not sure what you're trying to point out to him, though.
I don't. But okay, that's the one problem I have with this game is that it's like I don't know what question Phoenix is gonna ask from what I have, right? So I just have to like figure it out and be like, maybe this will prompt a question, you know? Like, because this is being nice to a child, showing him his scrapbook that he made, you know, like being
But to what
gentle.
end? To what end?
There is nothing else that I
that's
can
what I'm
do.
wondering.
I don't
So you're
think.
just kind of guessing on the
I'm
spot.
wondering
Okay.
if the monkey head plays a role. What does it say about the camera description? New digital camera.
It says he always carries it. Maybe I'll press that on the he didn't have it with him?
Yeah, try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it says there he always carries it, and then he said in that other line, I didn't have it with me
yeah.
then. Isn't that a contradiction?
It is a contradiction. La la la. Tab. E to present. Oh god. Objection! Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera with you wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Okay, that was it. Cody,
Bingo.
you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
What? What? Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
What year was this? I don't know. 2001, I was only
What
like
is the
3.
digital camera,
so-
Mr. Wright? I've only used film,
I don't know.
and I hear these days they can make them colored. I'm so used to black and white.
Remember, this is from like 2001, right? So like, I don't.
Oh, I think this is like GBA.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah.
Boy Advance.
So this is
I
2001.
remember
So I'm
correctly.
okay with there not being like digital cameras being a very common thing yet, because I was 3 years old. I wouldn't know, you know. But
Boy, could
yeah.
you please stop making fun of the elderly?
oh my god, I'm not. I'm actually
are.
saying that it's
No.
fine that he did
You're
this.
patronizing him.
I'm not. I'm
You are.
grandpa-nizing him. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see. I'll have to get my
Anyway.
grandkids to teach me how to use that.
Yeah. But anyway, Cody, I can't believe that you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you?
Objection!
Mia's gonna
Mr.
beat your
Wright.
ass for being mean to the kid.
How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
He needs to answer the damn question, Edgeworth. It's an easy yes or no question. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
I'm just covering all my bases, but Cody...
Well, what? Yeah, so I had my camera, so what? You got a problem with that, mister? Or if I can fucking problem with you guys?
Oh, he's on the box.
Oh. So, you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Okay, we did it. We got there. No health bar down. We made it. It happened.
Woo! Satisfying. That is so satisfying.
Well, yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. Like, yeah, my camera was glued to my hand, but I couldn't take my eyes off of what's happening in real life.
Objection, Your Honor.
The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules.
Huh. Oh? Well, that was brief.
Kind of refreshing, Your Honor.
Very. Begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Good friggin' luck.
I got this. I got the luck. It comes. Okay.
I would press that,
Okay.
because why did he lie
So,
about it before?
Why didn't you use it?
Objection.
Oh, come on!
He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing.
So, you were watching The Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once.
Not even to sneeze.
No.
Alright. Then tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that. Wham! Okay, that's my description.
So the bad guy attacked him first?
Yeah. Well, that was. Yeah, well, the original director's cut was when he actually shot first, but in the original, like, when it actually released, they changed that. So yeah,
What sort of person was this bad guy?
I told you, a person. He was a person.
How was he dressed? Oh.
I kind of don't remember. Clothes? I mean, I was too busy watching The Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? There's apparently some ads, Ori.
Oh.
There's ads.
Unfortunately, it's just bound to happen.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
No, we're gonna keep going. Go on.
Brought to you by Edgeworth.
Why?
Huh? What do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. Justice is the name of his spear.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it?
I love his little shocked face. It's so
Me
great.
too. With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, and a samurai chop, and a samurai slap. So something like that.
So no
You left out
spear.
samurai stab.
He's still being vague about this.
What? Don't give me that look, Pops.
How should I play this? They get mad at me when I press harder, but there's no health bar, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah?
That's my philosophy in real life, but you
I
get
think
pissed
that's
at
how
me
you're
every
gonna
time.
get the
Oh
answer.
my god.
I feel bad, Preston.
Cody.
Oh,
Well,
there went the
what?
music.
And that's a good thing, usually. Something's bothering me.
Something's bothering me too. It's you.
Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah. So what?
Yet, you missed the most important part.
Objection. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw clearly.
Edgeworth, please, we're getting to
Objection!
that.
You know as well as I do that he's being vague, edgy boy. Tap, tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap?
The one's made of steel.
My point is this. My finger. 1, 2, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight. Tap, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow.
Who
Thank
could
you,
forget
thank you.
that? Order! Order! Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
That's the thing.
It's called suppressing your memory, Your Honor. It's called trauma. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this.
I bet the monkey fell.
Don't go flying off the rail.
I bet the tree fell. I bet the monkey fell. Because he said he was there before the monkey. And he was about half an hour lost in the woods, and then he saw this thing happen. I bet the monkey fell and it scared him.
The monkey fell at 2:15,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And he was there before the monkey fell, but then he got lost for half an hour. And then, so I think, and then this was happening, I think the wind picked up, and that scared him. That's my vote.
Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you! You can figure this out! Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight?
He was watching something else or show evidence. I feel like I want to show evidence and I want to show the monkey head.
There are so many things.
Unless one of you is very strongly a different way, I want to show evidence and I want to show my picture of the monkey head. That's my vote. Well, let's see what the monkey head says. That's my
So
vote.
it fell at 215.
I don't think it's the monkey.
Okay, then what do you think it is, Dylan?
That's the monkey.
What else was he watching?
Well,
He couldn't watch it. He was watching something else. Show evidence. Like, I don't know. My vote. My guess.
could it be that he couldn't watch it because it was horrifying?
No.
Is that the
I
angle they're
wouldn't-
going for?
I get the impression that there's a chance he did look away. But
Yeah.
we don't know why exactly. Because he did say,
Okay,
like,
I'll say
no.
he was watching something else. Yeah?
That's my guess, but it's a guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna, like, IRL bet it's the monkey head. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Probably.
Something else.
Tap. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was
I knew I
looking
should have
at?
just shown evidence. Come on, think of something. Nothing. I got it.
Mr. Wright. Damn. Please refrain from making baseless claims.
Come on.
Shit.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, sorry, Your Honor.
Do you have another explanation for this? We
I'm
do
doing
have
it.
a pretty big health bar at the moment.
This didn't even lose me health to my understanding.
It didn't.
Wow, the court really trusts you. I have said all this unless you want me to say it again.
Oh. My
We have
bad.
ascertained that the boy is a fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax?
I'm
He was
doing it.
watching something else.
That's what I just did.
I know, Cameron.
I
I'm
would
doing
say
it.
he couldn't watch
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
All right.
Your Honor, I have evidence.
Evidence.
Yes, Your Honor.
Why did Koi look away from the fight?
Take that! Here's my proof.
Proof.
Fuck.
I don't think that's it.
Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything.
It doesn't prove anything is right. Lost your nerve, have you?
Never. Very well. I'll ask you the question again. Sounds like my classes. We have ascertained that the boy. Why
He
wouldn't he
couldn't watch it.
climax?
Okay.
I would say he couldn't.
watch it. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at this age?
Objection. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony.
I think we're on the right track.
I don't
Now, the
think
music
so.
didn't change.
The music didn't change.
He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. Tap. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched.
I have to agree with Mitch. Okay, so now we know we have to show evidence, but
True.
it's not the monkey head. It's something else.
By the process of elimination, I agree with you.
Process of elimination is very useful.
Okay.
Is it
Your
my
Honor,
badge, Your Honor?
I've
Is
had
it my badge?
evidence. It's not my
Not
badge.
the bad.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, wait.
What?
One sec.
Eh?
I was thinking. What's the fourth one again?
That's the map of the studio.
Got it. So that's nothing.
We have picture of the dude dragging his
Well,
leg.
oh, no. I know why.
Leg.
It's the camera. He was trying to take a picture, but he couldn't figure it out.
Oh, he's still learning how to use it. All right.
Oh, not bad.
Here's my proof. Ah, Dylan. How?
Wait, don't give me any credit until I get it right. Give it a
Well, the
second.
music has stopped.
Yeah.
All right, that's very true.
How fucking dare you? There you go.
What's that? The camera? Again?
The witness stated that he'd recently received this camera.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Hello, Media Sage Rage. We can call Shrek to the stand, maybe. I mean, he's kind of Shrek. Little Shrek. He wears green. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation.
I'm aware of that too. Ah!
You
No,
put
I
the pieces
wasn't.
together, Your Honor. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera, fumbling with the buttons. Tap. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey!
I love that face. Bullseye.
What's your problem, Pops? You gotta think we're picking on little kids if I go like look at the fucking katana.
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Though I don't quite agree with your methods. You're being really hard on the kid, but he was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero
Especially when he has a book of all of the things.
and not take a picture to add to his collection of things.
Right. Cody, there was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? I do know that, you know, the digital cameras have that sort of half click and then the full click before you actually get the
Yes.
picture, and you sort of just mess that up all the time. You always half click and you never full click and you never actually take the picture. You know, I get it.
Ah, memories.
Yeah.
Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right, Mia means business. You're
He may
Honor.
be a kid, but that doesn't mean we can't press him for all he's worth.
The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. I understand it's been a lot of testimonies and everybody does it wrong the first time, but please, he's just a child.
Oh, no, I am intrigued by where this is going, and I'm learning so much about cameras. Very well. Cody?
Extremo guy, I took a class with film on how to take pictures on film and develop them in a darkroom and everything. So that's a wild ride.
I think I took that exact same class.
Yeah, probably.
That was a good
All right.
time.
I'm curious to see the breakdown, Johnum.
Could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight.
It's that half button thing, Your Honor, I bet. Welcome to the real world, kid. You said fuck already, so, you know, you're already there, halfway there.
No photo?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you're right, Pop. The Steel Samurai had just escaped the clutches from the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wasn't open in time, so I missed it.
Oh,
That's all that happened. Yep.
oh, there's more to that. Come
Mhm.
on.
That ending.
Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright?
Hell yeah, Your Honor.
Because let me tell you,
or-
I think I see a couple things.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure. You know, allegedly, I think there is everything. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
I press
I'm
everything,
just
I
gonna
think.
press. Oh, I don't know why I pressed this.
What the
Popped.
fuck? Object, Edgeworth. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I called you Pops, you spongy head geezer.
Geezer. Ugh.
Think he preferred Pops.
I'm Mr. Edgeworth.
And I guess I'm Bearded Gentleman.
That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're also self-conscious.
Tap. Okay, off with the Kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Phoenix!
Yipes!
I guess he just gave up on being gentle.
Yeah, well, this kid is being a bit difficult. So, you did see the beginning of the fight.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
Well, I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Aha!
Moving
Ankle.
strangely. I'm voting sleeping pills or something now. Why couldn't you take the picture?
It was a skill issue, okay? It just had too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh my god.
I tried to take a picture. I really tried. I even begged my camera, but it can't speak English.
Aw.
That was very fast, though, then. When the lens opened, what did you see?
Well, a person on the ground, and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened, yep.
Press that.
Yeah. That's all?
Yeah, I told you, didn't I? I didn't take a picture.
I would've, once I got that lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Press him hard! No, he definitely would have taken a
So
picture.
evil.
There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up. Cody Hackins, I know exactly what happened that day. Ha ha. You took a picture.
Hey!
Bullseye.
How did you know?
Oh.
Intuition.
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. This is a line your mother probably says. It's one of my powers.
Well, wow.
Yeah, I'm a superhero too, kid. Respect. This feels great. Okay, don't let it get to your head, Phoenix. Chill out.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody?
Media Sage, no.
I took a few
What is
shots,
it with people throwing out crucial evidence?
but it was too late, so I erased them.
I mean,
And now there's no evidence.
you erased them?
Yeah.
Why
I
would you
call
erase
bullshit.
a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to give a picture like that about the Steel Samurai being victorious?
He's being less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some
Damn it.
solid evidence. Now,
Why do I
tell
get
me-
the feeling the Steel Samurai wasn't as victorious as
No.
he imagined?
Mars, you're overthinking it. Ori, it's exactly what you think it is.
the book, right?
The book filled to the brim with pictures of him being victorious.
Yeah. How can I pick polls in such a short testimony? Well, it's right here.
There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about.
Well, I like your thinking, Extreme Bolt Guy. I feel like it's surprisingly easy to erase pictures on a digital camera that you do it by accident.
It's like an etch sketch. You just shake it.
They
Yeah, you do.
no.
That would be hilarious.
That would be the worst design ever. You know how much that thing bounces around your backpack?
Yeah,
Sounds
that
like
would be
your
terrible.
issue. Just walk steady.
Okay. Every victory scene in the Battle of the Sea of Samurai, E to present. Objection! Cody.
What now?
Oh.
Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
Then stop lying, kid. That's all you gotta do. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh? Oh. Oh, right.
What was it you told me then when you gave this to me?
I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! Wazam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection.
Ew.
A perfect collection.
Cody.
Take him away, boys.
Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Tap! Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has ever won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among
That
all
a
his
person
pictures.
would do that? Absolutely.
Well, but besides that among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none of them were taken that day.
Order! Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait, no way. What?
Phoenix? I think we finally discovered the truth.
Oh, I don't know what the truth was.
And what a truth it is!
I'm very confused. Any votes from the peanut gallery here? I don't know what the truth is. What just got put together?
The truth is that he was fighting the Steel Samurai and he totally fell on the little steel grate thing, maybe? We're about to find out.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Was it the kid all along? Was it the kid all along?
No.
I don't
I'm
know
pretty
what it
sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
I don't know what this is.
Yeah, go ahead, Phoenix. Tell them.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here.
Oh my god.
And okay, I see, John. That was my vote at the very beginning.
Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder?
No, it's because the Steel Samurai didn't win. He lost. That's what
True.
happened. Because he was asleep.
True.
Why would the boy have erased the photos he took?
Yep.
Steel Samurai didn't win. That was the
Samurai
truth.
didn't win.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. Tap. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! I would never besmirch my hero. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses anyone ever.
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. Tap. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet, to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. Tap. He couldn't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Oh my god, I can't believe you made that
100%.
reference. I can't believe you made that reference. Order! I will have order!
GG, Your Honor.
Witness! I mean Cody! Is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
Oh. Cody. That day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. Okay.
This one hurts me.
I did witness a murder, you're right. The murder of the coolness of my Steel Samurai hero.
I witnessed the murder, the death of my childhood.
The Steel Samurai fell down. And then he didn't move. Ha ha!
The Steel Samurai was the dead guy.
Order! Order! Order!
No, we were just. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
What does it look like?
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim.
Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently, we have all made a serious error.
An error? What's this all about?
The Steel Samurai was the victim. Hammer was in
That
the
seems
suit.
to be what it's leading to.
Right? That's all I got.
Also, the suit didn't in the picture.
Yeah, it didn't
I don't
fit.
know if that's ever gonna come into
I
question.
feel like it's never gonna come up. I feel like that's... I mean, this is my vote. Do you guys have any other reason without overthinking it?
I'm for Steel Samurai was the victim.
Yeah, I'm for Steel Samurai was the victim. If you
I think
understand
somehow
what
the
really
costume
happened,
got switched.
it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Tap!
Occam's razor, baby.
Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. And that's how he would know to limp.
Order! 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 So, wait. Is the guy we're defending as Powers? Did he steal Hammer's? No.
No.
wait.
Jack
Is there an
Hammer.
identity thing
No.
going on
Jack
here?
Hammer, the
Powers
guy who
wasn't asleep.
died. What are you saying, Dylan?
I think Powers was asleep.
I do think Powers is asleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury.
But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio One already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio One, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room and sensually put on the costume. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
What was he planning to
He wanted it was like a fantasy, right? Because he was always the samurai. He was always like the protagonist in all of the movies.
Oh,
He was
his
upset.
fall from fame.
Yeah, exactly.
If it
But
was
why?
real life, if it was real, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Go on.
Yeah, if it was real life, I might think that he did this just to kill himself to frame Powers. But I don't think that they would do that in an arc about murder because they want to pin it on someone to make it a narratively interesting story.
Yeah.
So I definitely think someone actually killed him. That wasn't himself.
Yeah, but I think he put on the
Yeah.
suit because he wanted to like live out the fantasy of being the
Yeah.
protagonist.
I mean, I think someone was after Powers and they just got hammered
Oh, that's a good one.
True.
by mistake. Because it's supposed to be Powers in the costume,
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
Hammer.
exactly. That's
True.
a good one. That's a good one.
But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. You do know Phoenix. Come on.
You kind of do.
I get it.
Huh?
I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit.
And it was too big.
Pops!
Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
We could use that.
Tap. What?
Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Oh. Now!
Oh.
Ah,
Cause screw etiquette.
here, this is it.
Dylan, your taps are slightly too soft sometimes when if you said tap before.
I didn't even.
Oh, okay. Then it didn't matter.
That is a picture. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone that... It's gotta be the way he's holding the spear. Is somebody right-handed and he's holding it with his left hand?
Oh, he's left-handed. Yeah, that's a
It's the most obvious thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Your opinion, Mr. Wright.
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry. This doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
No.
Wait, Phoenix!
Mia? What?
Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Yeah, Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
My ghost is telling me I should.
Yep.
Certainly.
Wait.
I don't see why not.
I think I know what's going on. It's not the handed thing. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, well,
It's
press
not
the button,
the
press
hand.
the button.
Okay. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo.
it was
Yeah,
Studio
yeah.
2.
Okay, so it's...
It was Studio 2.
okay.
It's Studio 2, not Studio 1.
Right.
Yeah.
The 2 up here.
The two at the very top, I'm pretty
Something
sure, right?
too, yeah.
Your Honor, look at this!
I see a gate.
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate, good bearded gentleman?
The number, Pops. Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Well, I can say for certain it's not a 1, Your Honor, correct?
Ah!
What happened to Edgeworth?
Edgeworth, I think you need a sip of water, but I believe he gets what I'm getting at.
But
He does look very dehydrated.
that's impossible.
What's this all about? Please, explain so that I may be shocked along with the rest of the...
I'll use...
Oh, that's great!
Really?
Love it!
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor! Here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. I shall. Right here in Studio 2. Tap! Here at Studio 2. I'll say it again for dramatic effect.
I see! That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. And now I'm included with the rest of the court. I have no more fear of FOMO.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer is there?
Well, the path isn't blocked. That's quite the point. So
And I
it's
don't
not
care
two.
about
Yeah.
the filming. Why would that matter? I
Yeah.
think it's the
Yeah, yeah.
trailer
I
is
think
there.
the trailer is there.
With all the people
Yeah.
in it. As you may recall, There is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. Tap this paper. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manila and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. Tap. They were at the scene of the crime. Point. The path to the trailer was blocked.
Sir, we have heard.
The path was blocked at 2:15. Tap. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Sal Manila's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said,
No one in the trailer was guilty because he couldn't have gone to Studio 1.
yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. Tap! They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Oh. Utter!
The defense makes the following claims. Tap. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that was the security guard, Miss Oldbag... Oh god. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a Steel Samurai costume. Point. Then he went to Studio 2.
Objection. This is madness, Your Honor. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim!
That's what I said, Edgeworth.
Why would he steal a Steel Samurai costume? Time. Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder?
I am definitely
No,
not, Edgeworth.
Not at all.
Well, no, of course not, because I'm not.
Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume.
I think we do have proof.
Okay. Is the
Is
proof
this where the height comes
finally
into
the height of the
Finally?
photo? Or is it the sleeping pills?
Well, we don't know who the sleeping pills were used
I think it's the
on.
height. I think it's the
Okay,
height.
I'm gonna go with the height. So I have proof.
Give
I
it a
have
try.
proof.
Tap. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright?
I always have proof, but now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my
Don't let
proof
them
that
knock
Jack
you
Hammer
down.
stole the costume. I'm doing it. It's happening. Take that.
Anything.
Wait, no, that
Wait,
can't
no?
be right. I've got to have some proof that will knock their socks off.
Well, Mr. Wright, we don't have all the time in the world here, though we've had 4 different tellings of the same testimony.
Yes,
we
Your
don't
Honor.
have time for you.
Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The sleeping pills, then, I guess. I don't have another option.
I could see either that or maybe the spear has something to do with it.
How was
It
the
doesn't
spear?
matter. I don't. Yeah. My vote's the sleeping pills. I'm doing it. I can't. The spear doesn't
Well,
give me any
you're
labeled
not losing
things.
points. So...
I'm also not losing points.
Right.
Take that! This is it! There we go. I was right the first time.
Let's see.
Oh. An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammers and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills.
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
So I guess I'm just going to have to force myself to forget that the costume doesn't fit.
Yeah.
Because apparently that's never going to come into
It
play.
seems that way.
And that really annoys me.
Sadly.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Yeah, fingerprint the bottle, I guess, right? The other
I think
ones
that
are
makes the
lame.
most sense. An idea. Very well, let's hear it.
I hope I used gloves, but I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim's true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should show up on the bottle alongside mine, because I don't think I used gloves.
Delicate handling of a crime scene, obviously. I suppose you're right. Mr. Wright. That's why you're Mr. Wright, after all. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle.
Ghost mode activated.
Do. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hacken's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought.
Oh yeah!
The steel samurai seen by Miss Olbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer.
It definitely was!
The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2.
Oh yeah!
And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder.
Because they didn't have to leave.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
your homework is to find the answer to the following question.
Judge, I just got out of law school. I didn't think I would have homework anymore. Come on.
Well, you have homework, and the question is, why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume?
I know
expect
why.
a 10-page paper on my desk by tomorrow, APA format.
More
And
like
also who
stolen
killed him and
samurai.
why. Find the answers for me by tomorrow. You will
No.
receive your grade in 2 weeks.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case.
I think the
Oh,
half
well.
moon is a reliable one, Your Honor.
Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Willpowers.
As you say, Your Honor.
This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension.
Yeah, we only get 3 days. They stated that earlier, and that would be day 3.
Yep, they're making true on their promise. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Whew, Bibble. I gotta say,
Woo! That was 2 hours?
What do you gotta say?
I gotta say that this specific court proceeding in this game got me, like, way riled up. I was, like, freaking dancing. I was, like, moving around. I was, like,
Okay,
jamming
then.
out. Yeah.
I got, like, a piece of paper next to me with all the freaking evidence.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like the
That's
red
a lot of
line
homework,
ring.
Mars.
Yeah. She's got like the whiteboard, all like
No.
the arrows pointing
Do you
around.
know how many times I have crossed out picture that shows costume doesn't fit? Because it's crossed out. It's crossed out multiple times now, so I never reference it again.
I think this
'Cause
is
it
scarred.
will never come into play.
This is
This
scarred
was in a
Mars.
real trial? What
It
would-
will never come into play.
I agree with you, Mars. In a real trial, Phoenix Wright would be jumping up and down saying, "If the suit don't fit, you must acquit."
Oh my god. No.
I'm just. It's so obvious, and it's never used.
Do you hear this, guys? She's dying. She is literally
I
dying
am.
over this one little
I
thing.
really am.
She can't do it.
I'm so
Ooh.
mad. I am having a blast, but I am also very mad.
Ooh. Speaking of literally dying, maybe at the end of stream I'll talk about some real life murder cases that I read about in law school.
Okay, remember that.
Ooh,
Dun dun.
October
everyone will love
19th,
that.
2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Whew! That was a close one. Touch and go there for a little bit.
Oh, you're telling me. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
I thought you'd never give up, but you know, me too.
Really?
You were not supposed to hear that.
You all seem so confident.
That is,
We were.
that's Dylan in court. Oh, I want to go
Literally.
home. And then everyone's like, oh, you did so well, so good. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
I shouldn't.
Why are we telling our client this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure.
Nope,
I-
not sure at all, man.
And I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. I want to look at that fence. If that fence is not evidence, I will be as upset as Mars is right now.
Okay, so Dylan, you have to pick a piece of evidence to be salty about. Ori and I have ours. You have to pick your piece of evidence to
Alright,
be
give me-
very salty
I'm salty
about.
that the badge of the lawyer hasn't come up yet.
Yeah, that's Dylan's piece of salty forever. The whole game.
That's valid.
100%.
Oh my god. But, I promise you, we will find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right. Thanks.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Man, oh,
This
live.
is definitely
that
a
was
long turnabout.
We-
rough one.
We need a mod that replaces the to be continued background music with roundabout.
Yeah. I can put that in post.
Dun, dun, dun,
You
dun,
absolutely
dun,
should.
dun, dun.
It's the turnabout.
Oh
Be the
my god.
turnabout. This trial makes you want to shout. Why certain pieces of evidence are just thrown away.
Thrown out.
Ah, shit. See, this is why you're the bard, Ori.
Put it in museum wall,
Ori.
cool cat.
Oh, okay, that's my question.
Yes.
Wait. We need to start everything we're doing. Cool cat. What are the names you chose for your stink bug?
Yes. Don't leave us hanging on that one. We need to know.
Hold it, Cap. What the heck did you name your stink bug?
This is crucial evidence, Your Honor.
Also, Extreme Bulk Guy is correct. October 19th, real life and in the game.
Oh damn. Look at
Ooh.
that. Not the time though. We got the time wrong by like
No, my clock says 3:27 p.m.
well, you did something to that clock. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think
Sadly, I would have been driving the class during that time.
I don't think anywhere on the world right now is it 3:27 p.m. on October 19th.
I think we just missed it.
He named it Flat and Bark.
Flat and Bart?
And Bark with a K.
A bark. I like those.
I gotta find some sad emojis to
oh
use
my
in chat.
god.
That's the sad one. What else?
The-
A little
This
angry, a little angry.
sadness in Dylan's voice.
Yikes.
Oh my
You
gosh.
used the yikes one.
I could yikes,
Oh.
but that's not sad enough.
I like yikes. He's pretty stressed about it. But okay.
Melting
like,
heart
it could be
icicle.
you
sadder.
knew what you gotta do, Dylan.
Sad robot. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, there we go. I'm feeling very Bible thump pun oko. Bleed purple sad face.
Okay, Dylan.
Gazoon tight.
Dun dun.
October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia?
Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. So, what happened?
Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof.
Wow, good going, Nick.
Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day that we have.
Initial trial. What's that?
That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed up the whole process.
So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days?
Yupperoonie, pretty much.
Well, that's not me.
Sorry. Well, we have no time to waste.
So uncharacteristically optimistic of you to say, Phoenix.
Oh.
Oh, goody
Dun,
old
dun.
lady voice gets to come back.
October 19th, Global Studios, main gate.
The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this.
I don't hear the birds, though.
True.
The old bag killed them all. Nick? I think her guard's down.
Yeah?
Riposte her quick.
I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station. If we wanted.
Oh.
You eat, you die.
Oh, she's alive!
I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer.
Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way.
She seems bitter.
Do you not like the producer?
Or did the producer and Mr. Haver have something going on and old bag was jealous? Scandal.
Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry.
Your Honor, she's not sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director?
Sal. He's soft. A pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to do.
I can't imagine why.
She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it.
Oh, yeah, ma'am.
Huh?
Do stuff about Sal
Why
every
would
day.
anyone like being treated like dirt? Don't go on the internet, Maya.
Okay,
Yeah,
Maya,
look
let's...
to camera. Why would anyone be a sub?
Oh my god. Where you should subscribe to Twitch. Yeah, alright.
I mean, that doesn't make any
Prime.
sense, does it, Nick?
No, it doesn't, Maya. It definitely doesn't.
Stay innocent forever.
I unfortunately, being an ace myself though, had to learn out the hard way on the internet that people are into some weird shit. That's all I gotta say. But about Mr. Hammer.
I heard what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, you whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Alright. Well, we're gonna move on to, I want to go right to Studio 2. That's my goal.
Dun dun.
October 19th, Studio 1 entrance.
Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2?
Oh, I know why. But right.
But why?
Like I said, I know why.
I wonder if someone called him. Like the director? Or the producer?
No. It was definitely to try and show off that he was main character material. Oh.
Oh, have fun, Ori.
Dun dun.
October 19th, Studio 2, entrance.
Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello?
Grimp.
Hello? Hello? Oh!
Maya, you should at least try to be polite.
Well, she's not.
I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently.
I'll ask again. What is she smoking?
I don't know, but it's colorful.
Excuse me. Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and...
Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you.
Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off.
Oh dear.
Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai.
I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai.
Motivation? You did it!
Maya, we need some evidence. Just a little bit. That's not
Theoretically, Your Honor, in canceling the show, she killed the Steel Samurai. From a certain point of view.
Oh my god. Sorry. I need a moment. That one got me. Okay. Whew.
Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My Beyblade speaks to me! I know it! I know it!
Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh dear. Yada yada.
Yada yada does it.
Alright. I want to examine. I really want to examine. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
I was in law school. There was priorities. But look, I have this.
Why are you showing me your attorney's badge,
Every
Nick?
time!
Because no one else wants to see it.
Phoenix, it is part of your character design.
They incinerated
you wear
the
it
costume.
constantly.
They incinerated the costume. That's what happened. That's why we can't find the costume. It's gone. Because that's what had the blood on it. And that's what had all the stuff on it. They incinerated the costume. An incinerator! Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much.
Okay, so definitely used if it's just been put in.
This is where Salmonella and D. Vasquez ate. There's nothing left on these plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too?
Something wrong?
I don't know. I'm getting this funny feeling.
Where the bone?
Something about this just feels odd, you know?
That's what
Where's
I'm
the
saying.
bone?
Where's the bone? Can't say that I do.
Okay, I would believe that Salmonella could
Just
clean
sucked
up
it down.
the bones.
Just sucked it
But
down.
D. Vasquez, there's no freaking way.
That is true. There's a big 2 painted on here. So this is the number in Cody's photograph. And to think, if he hadn't brought that photograph in
Don't get all teary-eyed yet.
yet, we got to...
No, Maya. We have been teary-eyed since the start of this thing.
I like how you did that song, and still I was gonna go, gotta do the cha-cha slide to the left, slide to the right. Please let me examine! No, don't be this. No! Crushed. There are some flowers in here.
Wow, so pretty! They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Ah! Ah!
That's all checking you
It's a red herring.
I'm
You're fine.
sorry,
Yeah.
Dory.
I'm so sad.
Just like how my photograph of a costume clearly not fitting someone will never come into play.
Look at this photograph. Every time it looks, I wanna die. Because it's not the evidence that we need. And thus I am
And it
gonna
makes
cry.
me wanna cry.
Ugh. These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Ugh. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
Go inside.
The trailer door. It's unlocked. Alright, we're going inside.
I mean, she did say go in the trailer.
Yeah.
You're still disappointed in that fence,
I'm
aren't you?
so disappointed in that fence.
Dun dun.
October 19th, Studio 2 trailer. Now I know how you feel, Mars.
Haha! Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here.
I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed.
Doesn't look that messy, I've seen worse.
It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper cups scattered around. Where they were drinking dew. Of course, it's salmonella. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents. Look at the documents! An old movie
Evidence
poster.
is hidden in the trash can!
Dynamite Samurai starring Jack Hammer. Guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. I don't think we're getting anything from that stuff.
I agree.
I would still check it all just to have our bases covered, but I really don't
The glass is frosted. I can't see outside.
see us getting anything.
This far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter is coming. Alright, I want to go... I guess I want to go back to the dressing room. Because she doesn't have anything new, right? Nope.
I don't think we're supposed
Well,
to present her with anything.
I can't go into Studio 1 anymore because I don't have a key card. So
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
go
gave
back
that up.
to... She has nothing to talk about. Yeah, all I got is employee area.
And we have nothing to show her, I don't think.
Dun dun.
October 19th, Global Studios, employee area.
I guess they're not filming today either.
They don't have a villain! And the good guy's in jail.
I did want to see them filming, just one time.
Yeah, sorry, Maya.
They're gonna have to switch to lamer and lamer villains, like the mild-mannered ombudsman.
Oh my god. This
The
trail...
slightly disruptive deviant.
The rude mayor.
The disgruntled Dynamo.
The politician.
Nothing else. Just the politician.
I mean, evil's implied with politicians.
This trial will be over tomorrow, and over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later.
I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right?
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there are any other clues lying around.
No touching, pal.
Oh.
Ah, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Don't ever change, Gumshoe. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I could be a little dramatique at times. I suppose it's the actor in me.
Oh my god, everybody wants to be an actor. Dramatique, indeed.
Ahem. Anyway, I need to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
So, you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How?
With my eyes. But for a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct.
I can lick it, I can waft it, I can...
Yes, I'll be taking this
touch it.
plate with me.
But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here.
Ooh, a test kit.
A science guy gave me some testing solution.
That looks exact...
Yes.
It looks exactly the same as the sleeping pills, Gumshoe. I don't know what to tell you.
That's just the sleeping pills. I'm describing what it looks like.
Oh, okay.
This reacts to those sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat.
Can we watch?
Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
Now, everything in due time, pal.
And I say the time is now.
And I say I'm a detective. All right, now, quiet. I'm detective.
Detecting.
That is something Gumshoe would say.
Absolutely. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right?
Oh.
So the food on this plate has been laced with sleeping pills. Oh, I was
Oh.
sorry. Whoops. I took the words right out of your mouth, pal. Looks
Take it
like
back.
it.
Stealing Felix's
It's
thunder.
fine.
The snake plate added to the court record.
Yes. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal.
The sad eyes.
Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers.
I thought that said peruse. We should peruse the case.
Yeah, you know, the powers that be. Eh? Because it's Will Powers and the power. Okay.
Yeah.
And some people think we should switch suspects.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore.
Oh, if Gumshoe believes it, it has to be true.
I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Aww. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? You know, there's no reason.
Mr. Edgeworth is out of control.
Oh no.
He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it.
And he went, whoa! Whoa.
Nah, it's more like the coffee was burning. You've seen Mr. Edgeworth, pal.
Steaming.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth.
Edge of fury. Yeah, crushing paper cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jax Hammer's prints on the bottle.
Whoop whoop!
And when would we be informed of this if we didn't run into you?
Never.
Tomorrow in court, of course.
Ah, convenient. So that means...
Yep. It sounded like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
Boop-a-doo-doo. So, I was right. Alright.
Very nice.
Should I examine more here or just go into the other room?
I would examine because Maya did talk about how there may be more clues.
Alright, I feel like it's gonna be a lot
And
of
you
the same
entered
stuff.
I
this
swear to
area.
God. Do not click the stuff that is totally irrelevant, like the backdrop.
But I don't know if it, like, gets upset if I don't check everything. Whoops.
Oh no, it got upset.
No, like I don't know if, like, stuff only procs if I, like, actually...
Dog.
Okay, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna go in, then.
Sounds good.
Ba-ba-ba, move into the dressing room.
Dun dun.
October 19th, Global Studios, dressing room.
Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they?
Kinda lonely, aren't they, Squidward? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Powers' bag.
I hope WP can come pick it up himself soon.
Soon. There's a box of snacks on the table. I must give these to the employees. It's completely empty. I can feel my eyes burning into the back of my neck. I don't, like, any suggestions, guys? Like, I feel like all of these things were things I had, like, seen before.
The only thing I would suggest, try clicking the bed again.
Looks like someone was sleeping here.
Well, we could be pretty sure WP did take a nap here, like he said.
I'm not sure being drugged counts as taking a nap. That's not a nap, that's death.
That's death.
Bringing it back around.
I was literally just thinking of
What
that.
is death, if not a forever nap?
Exactly.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside.
Okay.
There's some regular suits among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes.
Do the tea, do the tea, do the tea.
I
do the
did
tea.
already.
Yeah, we did already
Those
Okay.
are
do that.
snacks.
Got it.
There's an array of cosmetics here. This is the wig used in Samurai Boogie Woogie.
Wow, you remembered, Nick.
Thanks to you, I have nothing.
Aw,
Oh,
character development.
I always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I always check my hairdo when I look in a mirror. Not as quite as spiky as usual, I see. It's been a long couple of
no.
days.
It's deflated.
Okay, that's all I got in here. Recommendations, guys?
I would try... You could try presenting stuff to people. There's no penalty
Oh, I guess
for
you're
that.
right. I guess you're right. I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah, D. Vasquez is the person who's the most sus right now.
So what should I present to her?
I don't know. Maybe the,
You do have a new photo of the Steel Samurai, and now we know
Oh,
that it was...
I do. Mm-hmm.
Now we know it was Hammer that was in there, not Powers. So if you wanted to talk to the guard again and say, like, hey, it wasn't Powers, it was Hammer, you could try that.
Is there a second tab?
I think
Or is it
there's
all-
a second tab.
No, there isn't. This is all
Really?
I got.
But there was a second picture.
There was, but they, like, didn't take it into...
The court record?
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you, look.
Why are you showing that to me, Nick?
Okay. Present the sleeping pill steak?
Maybe, I don't know.
Try the steak plate?
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know, man.
No.
I'm
Maybe
not sure
old
you can show
bag?
her anything.
Maybe old bag?
Yeah, you can't
That's
really
what
show
I'm
her.
Because
Old
I'm
bag?
wondering what will happen if you show her the picture again with the knowledge that it's Hammer inside, not Powers.
Okay. I'll just make sure there's nothing...
What, are you giving that to me?
Yeah, really. Miss Old Bag.
What? Get that out of my sight. And you're claiming that's poor old Hammer in there? And I thought you were such an innocent youth. Bah!
What? You called me whippersnapper like so many times. Miss Old Bag, what do you think of this?
Think? I'm not in the mood for thinking. Thank you very much.
Vibe. Miss Old Bag, what do you think of this? Same
Not
thing.
in the mood for thinking.
Is the
Definitely
camera
not
the
here.
picture? Nope, this is not
No,
it.
you tried that already.
She's just unwilling to cooperate.
But Gumshoe did what Gumshoe did, right? Like, what else is there?
Is there anywhere else you could go?
Ooh, I have one more thing.
What?
I want to know if you can see if there are sleeping pills anywhere else, or the trace of the sleeping pills anywhere else. But I don't know how to get Gumshoe to test the other plates and shit.
Okay, I'll go back to Gumshoe and see maybe his... I don't know if I checked if his lines changed or not. Nope, they
Nah.
didn't.
Sad.
You could present some stuff to him.
Yeah, but I don't, like, what?
Or... Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
Like, I don't know what to present. This is only the new evidence, and that's what he gave to us. And
Yeah.
then, like,
Yeah, he gave you that.
I don't know.
Sure.
Is there somewhere we haven't been back to yet?
Alright.
Nothing.
I mean, I guess I could maybe go to the detention place? The holding
But there's
facility?
just powers.
Worth a try.
there.
Yeah. But that's all
We
I
didn't
got
get to talk to Powers at all
last time.
before the last time. So he should be back.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Dun dun.
October 19th, Detention Center.
Question him
Visitor's
about the
room.
sleeping pill.
Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears, please?
Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there.
And you could wipe that grit on your face. But this is not
Never.
the line.
Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count.
Yes, let us hope it's not one more day of my life. Though there's not really anything I can do to help.
Not really sure what I can do either.
You could get stressed out again and give me back Mia. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say that, but please, this is no laughing matter. Murder is one of those non-joke crimes. We have talked about this. We have been over this.
We have established this.
Oh god, his resting face is horrifying.
Yeah,
Just
it is.
noticed?
He just always looks so sad. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius. That was not the vibe I was getting.
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now.
Geniuses are the weird ones, Mars. You know how it is.
Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different things days.
Why is that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
And what?
nothing. Forget it.
She's the one who decided to not cast Hammer as the protagonist, and so Hammer was upset. Hammer went to talk with her. Shoving match. I'm still on it about the fence, and then etc.
Ori,
let it go.
I won't let
You'll
it go
be
yet.
so much happier if you let go. I've already let the photo evidence go.
I can't let it go, not yet.
I
I've
have
only
reached peace.
I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Alright.
I would trust
Hold
about those
it.
rumors.
Cap. Mr. Powers, I'm trying to save your life. Can't you tell me anything about this?
Out of court, I don't have a press button, but can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye.
I do not know what.
Can't imagine.
She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high. Know that.
I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping.
I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that?
Some scandal or something, totally.
I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago.
That's the same time when D. Vasquez came aboard.
Yeah.
Actually, now that I think about it, that
Thank
was
you.
just what Maya said.
Yeah. 5 years ago. Okay, now we'll go back to D. Vasquez, maybe?
All right. Maybe he
No,
put on
present the
suit.
sleeping pills to him first.
Maybe he
Like
put
the
on the
sleeping
suit.
pills and the steak.
Yeah, go on, Dylan.
Hammer put on the suit, and he's just like, "Look, Vasquez, see, look, I can do the thing, I can do the role." And she's just like, "Oh yeah, it was just a single shove, and you just fall over. Those pants are too big." And he's like, "No, I can take it." And she pushes him right into the fence.
This is what I'm saying, yeah. Nope.
Okay, I thought maybe he'd say something about like, oh yeah, I did feel kind of funny that day.
Yeah, I think now is we go back to D. Vasquez. Because we just got, unless she has something to say? Nope.
Nope.
It doesn't hurt to check. Damn it.
Still nothing.
This one got hard. That's all I'm gonna say. This one became difficult.
Sounds like a skill issue.
You're not helping.
Sounds like being rude.
Oh,
You didn't try showing Hammer this day. Not Hammer, Powers.
okay, alright.
I don't know. I'm running with whatever idea
what-
comes to mind.
Maybe.
E.
Probably not.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Okay, go back to the main gate.
I didn't
Are
examine anything
there-
here, I guess.
I don't see why.
What are we
I
trying to
have
find
one-
out?
Anything.
Right.
Click anything.
One idea. One idea is to go back to your office and see if Maya has any dialogue, because that was the cue last time that you did all the investigation you could.
Okay, I don't think... Did you have another option, Dylan? You sounded like you had a second thing. don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume?
What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume?
Yeah.
But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it?
That's what we have to find out.
What happened with the director's testimony?
Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer.
Huh.
Which means that the killer has to be one of them.
Really? Why?
Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is.
What?
Was Maya always this excitable? Yeah, she was.
Where have you been, Phoenix?
Well, have you noticed anything that might help us?
I can't see what's going on when Mia is here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything.
Right.
Did we investigate Studio 2?
We did. I went straight there.
Okay, maybe I'm confusing my areas.
Powers, right.
Saying we should go talk to Powers.
But we
some
talked to him.
We can't talk to him more unless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything to present. I'll present the photo.
We can.
Here's that picture again.
Is that really Jack Hammer inside that suit?
He's the only one who it could have been.
But why would he?
Yeah, why?
You're the medium. Why don't you summon up Mr. Hammer's spirit and ask him yourself?
Give me about 3 more years.
Look at the two of us novices. Okay, that did something.
What about, Cody's scrapbook?
I don't know what that would do. Oh, maybe. Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What is this? I've never seen these steel samurais in my life.
These are the steel samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think.
Anyone could be in that suit. Oh, okay.
I mean so much to these kids, you know.
Maybe I show the scrapbook to everybody else.
Maybe.
That, like, and to maybe proc the, like, anyone could be in that suit, right?
Yeah, give it a try. It's worth a shot.
She doesn't give a shit about anything.
I'm gonna try. Nope.
No, that's the same.
Okay, okay. It doesn't hurt.
Oh no, not at all, not at all.
It takes 1 life every time you try and fail.
Oh, thankfully it does not. Nope. Okay.
Okay, yeah, Gumshoe was there. I think he knows.
Yep. Nope. Whoops.
Yeah.
Didn't want to do that.
They're dragging on the ground. They don't fit.
See? It's not so hard to. It's not so easy to just give it up. What?
Record scratch, freeze frame. Even I gave up that thing about the picture, Ori. Even I gave up that thing about the picture,
Okay,
Ori.
but you
Zoomed
shoved it in my face.
Did it really? Or is it all you can see? Or are you blinded by it?
Blinded by the
I mean,
light.
We did figure out that it was a different person inside the costume in
For
a
someone,
very non-obvious way.
Mars, for someone who gave it up, you seem awfully perseverating about it.
I am. I will not deny that.
Ugh.
I am salty.
Ugh. I don't know what to do.
Does her dialogue not have any more options?
No.
What other rooms can we go to?
I can be
So-
in the trailer, which has had nobody. I can be outside the trailer where I am here. I can be in that little area with Mr. Monkey. I can be in the dressing room, which had nobody, and I can be in the place
Do
outside
me a favor,
the dressing
go
room.
to the Mr. Monkey place and then examine Studio 1's gate.
All right. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. I don't have the card key anymore, so I can't go in there today.
Just making sure.
So at this point, like sometimes when you investigate stuff, it triggers the assistant to show up.
Yeah, I think we just gotta investigate everything, Dylan. Like, I think we're
All right,
kicking
go
ourselves
ahead.
in the foot by not, like, investigating
ahead.
everything. His name is Mr. Monkey.
I don't know, some shit,
Okay,
like the Ben.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna finish examining all the posters. We don't have to talk them unless they're different. Oh.
Yeah, we definitely seen that dialogue.
Mm-hmm. And then this one. How can we say stuff before it appears on the screen? I don't know. Oh, movie poster. Tell the student about. Oh my god. Movie was the best. Singer. La la la. Okay, no. We looked at everything in here.
Yeah, I think we covered our bases.
I think we just, like, literally have to check it off sometimes, Dylan. Like, no matter how much we, like, don't think that stuff matters, I think we have to literally just get all of the stuff. Because I have no other options. Like, please, I would love to hear, you know, other stuff.
It was the butler in the pantry with the vacuum cleaner.
Okay, no.
Okay, so that's clearly the same thing. You investigated the
I investigated everything here.
flowers,
Yep, I
'cause
investigated
that's the most
everything here.
important thing.
That's what I want. I really don't know what to do. I'm just
All
gonna...
right.
What?
Let's all take our prediction chat. My prediction: it's the director, but D. Vasquez told him to do it.
Mmm.
Chat, I want to hear your predictions. I don't care how kangaroo you gotta be. We're hopping to conclusions.
We are hopping to conclusions. Security camera. It doesn't seem to be switched on. La la la.
I do remember where Old Bag was. You could investigate her booth.
Yeah. It says welcome. They let people in here and not filming.
Maybe we could steal our key back.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I'm reaching here.
Wait. Just see if you can talk to her. Just see if there's any dialogue.
Oh! It's been turned off today. Alright, there wasn't.
Cody for show.
Go back to examine and then move the cursor to like that switch box on the wall.
Security guard station. Missed old bag, missed like junk food. There's a mountain on the desk here. I can see the computer.
Think about the keys.
No. There's the van again. They probably use it to carry film equipment. Main entrance. They probably have police on patrol. The map. Overhead map. Right in front. Right from here is the employer. To the left is the film studios. No. Okay. I don't know what to do.
Employee area. That's what you do.
Yeah, I'm going there.
No.
Dylan, what do you want?
We have no choice, Dylan. I'm sorry.
Like
No.
you haven't given me any options that have progressed the story. What do you want? Like, please, what do you want?
Move
Slide.
Sorry.
Slide.
To the left.
Slide to the right.
To the right. Ah, they've seen wisdom at last. They know if they fixed it, I'd just knock it off again.
Ah, that poor assistant. Looks like one of those electric-powered bikes. That's
Okay,
the
so that
point.
was new about the event.
Yeah,
True, and there was a noise.
there was a noise.
Why, try the grate on the floor?
It's not, oh. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on.
Okay,
That's it.
new.
Needs some tape.
Yes. Okay. Nothing new here.
Nothing gumshoe. Oh. Did we finish investigating the dressing room?
Yeah, I got everything in the dressing room. Oh!
Aha!
I hate this! I hate this! Like, this is the worst. Oh, let's just go back
Yeah,
and forth and back and forth. It's like,
The
it's...
triggered
there's no-
event.
There's no rhyme or reason
I-
to it, it feels like sometimes.
I
I
think
know
what
why they
happened,
did it.
it was clicking the vent that
It
triggered
was obviously the vent, and it was because Penny was the person who like did the thing with the vent last.
Yeah,
But I
But
don't
like,
know.
it's definitely no, it's definitely tenuous. I agree.
it's a lot of searching.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... You're kind of jumping to conclusions there, miss.
That's what we asked
What?
Chat to do.
Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No!
Alright. New content!
Alright, we have some information.
I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes?
On the day of the murder, he went into Studio 2.
Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1.
Okay, I bet that something with D doesn't want to make the Steel Samurai anymore, and so this was like her out to stop
Yeah, of
having to
course.
make it.
He's ending the show.
Yeah.
He stole the Steel Samurai costume too! What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that?
I know why!
Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then.
Oh my god, finally information.
The rumor?
Oh, the music, thank you, God.
Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently.
Oh god. Darker than I thought.
Dirt?
Blackmail, you mean?
What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff.
He was a little dirty, unclean, you know, he fell doing the action sequences and all that.
I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming.
That's where the fence came in!
After that, they never used Studio 2 again.
That's where the fence comes in! The accident was with the fence!
They left the film set the way it was, too.
The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then?
Apparently.
What do you mean, the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, I heard that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kid shows anymore. It's Warner
No,
Discovery!
it's too real!
No!
Too real!
How could you do this to me?
Damn.
Predicted.
Phoenix
20 years
Wright
later.
predicts the future.
20 years later.
What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
Exactly my sentiments. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore?
The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand?
So they want to jack the samurai, so to speak.
If you must put it that way.
Yeah.
How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine.
But I won't be.
No, we won't be, honestly. They'll find a new hero to follow.
Or they'll pirate it off the internet.
Yes, this is why we turn to anime, guys. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this.
My
Fan
bad.
book.
You think the book?
Well, yeah, to show how important it is to kids, right?
Oh, yeah. Take that.
And this is...
Me dying. A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone.
You're right. Okay. But what can I do?
Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago.
Okay.
Please tell us what happened 5 years ago.
Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently, 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public?
It would harm his image.
Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was
Exactly.
a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out.
There you have it, folks.
I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know.
Of course she was. Of course.
Wait,
she
old
was.
Bag is at least 5 years old? What?
Thanks. We'll try asking her if she'll talk. All right, we're moving now.
We got it.
We
Yes.
have direction. See, that's all I want. Like some sort of direction, you know?
But now we know in the future.
So,
whenever we interact with the
The
world.
vent triggers the assistant.
Yeah.
The vent triggers the event. That's how you remember
Yeah.
Why, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
That's good though. I like that.
The old windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer!
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick.
Oh my god.
maybe we should keep a safe distance.
She contracted
Get
rabies.
a rabies shot
Yeah.
just to be sure.
You know, she's talking about a hammer so much. I wonder if they nailed.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking though.
No.
Ow.
5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Oh, there's that rabies.
Oh, Toad, who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols!
Nichols?
Nichols, Nick, Penny Nichols, that assistant we talked to.
Don't tell her this. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man with this thumb, didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole the costume? I have proof.
I think we do have it.
I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do indeed have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume with the sleeping pills.
Nani?
Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills.
What? It's just an ordinary Krabby Patty. Oh my goodness!
But it has Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless night.
Thinking about that guy that he killed.
Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Right. Take that! Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. Oh.
I see. Poor Hammer.
In so much denial.
You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay. You win. I'll talk.
Damn.
I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Yeah, it aged you like 20 years and 5.
Oh, it really did.
Miss
You
Old
wouldn't
Bag.
believe. This has taken at least 20 years off my life. But you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident.
Dun dun dun.
What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it.
Oof.
That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez! She has ties to the mafia.
Oh, she didn't just take care of it, she took care of it.
Wait,
Damn.
speaking of the mafia, I
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
if he has any ties to Blue Corp.
Oh.
She silenced paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
It's the photo.
Take this.
A photograph? I knew it! It came into play! My evidence is the
Your
best!
evidence get to come into play.
I got my evidence in the game! Yeah, I got my
That's not
evidence
fair.
in the game! Look at me, I'm the best, we are great! Woo! The feds had to do
Enjoy
it.
your moment while it lasts.
I am! Well, wait a second.
There was a Wii Sports game where Richter killed someone?
Oh yeah, didn't you know, Dylan? Richter was a cameo in Wii Sports Tennis.
I did not know. What the fuck?
Well, wait a second.
This is the picture.
Wait. It looks like Wii Sports Tennis, and then it looks like a ninja from Naruto.
Kinda does.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor, and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago.
Oh,
I don't
was
feel
she the
much like
paparazzi?
talking about it.
Oh my
Forced
god.
to work as security guard for the rest of her
Dylan.
life.
My.
What a
Oh.
punishment.
Damn. I understand. That's that makes sense why she gets so mad at the kid too. Oh, here's the music.
He's taking photos.
I
I think it's time to confront Vasquez again. What do you guys think?
yeah.
There's definitely more dialogue there.
There has to be.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ooh. That kind of gives another meaning to her dialogue where it's like, maybe you want to take my job.
Yeah. No.
Ah,
Oh, wait.
Wait,
You
wait,
could
wait,
just
there were
confront
Oh,
her.
I just showed the picture. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
right. Well, you're right. When you're right.
then she's gonna,
you're
like,
right.
Oh, and hey, we got an arrow that shows
All
us
of
we
a
have
sudden-
a second slot.
We show the picture, the camera will go black, and then she's gonna punch you in the stomach.
She's not even looking. What? Where did you get that? Old bag. Old.
She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick.
Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer.
Where mafia goons are waiting to beat you up. Nick, she went inside the trailer.
Is it just me, or did her comment about the wind getting stronger seem extra sussy? Because, like, that's supposedly what happened when the monkey, like, fell over and had a whole issue? I don't know. It gave me, like,
getting-
threat vibes.
I am getting bad vibes all around.
I
Phoenix,
definitely agree with the bad vibes.
I hope you could throw a punch. Humph. You came. Well then, what was it? What was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden?
She got dirt on her.
Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids' shows for petty change. So, I'm a blackmailer now.
Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star.
Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord.
But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident.
Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure?
What do you mean?
Must I spell out everything for you? Think, Phoenix, think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident?
Murder.
No.
No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose?
The timing. That is what I meant.
Look at her face.
Yeah. She really needs
I
that.
see some sweat beads on her.
She really needs that pipe now.
Where's your proof? Can you prove it?
Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me.
Hello?
But the security lady said it was an accident.
Oh, well, she was a big fan of hammers, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought the photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of its hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too.
Oh, so that's why she had the photo.
Sadly, not as conspiratorial as we thought.
Sadly indeed.
She's an old
Sad.
fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives, and he could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now.
Hell no.
Oh.
What? This is valuable evidence.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
no!
calls it.
Ah!
Mafia's waiting for ya.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Who are they? Professionals. They are very good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased?
What?
WWMD, what would Mia do?
The trial, and she would die. She would die. That's what Mia
Well,
would
she's
do.
really good at that, I will say.
You know, that's what Mia would do. Is she would be erased. The trial ends tomorrow, yes? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it.
Gumshoe?
Yeah, Gumshoe,
buddy?
please. Gumshoe, come get me. Gumshoe, pal. Oh, buddy, oh, pal.
Penny? Nichols? Old bag? Anyone?
Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away.
No!
Oh no.
Yes! Hold it right there!
Gumshoe, yes!
I heard everything, pal!
I was wearing a wire.
D. Vasquez! You're coming down to the precinct with me, now!
Got him, boys.
Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow.
then in court. I'll be looking forward to it.
Dang, that guy on the right just scratching his armpit the whole time. Weird.
Hey, you okay, pal?
Gumshoe, you're my best friend. Thank you. Best character.
Friendship ended with Edgeworth. My new pal is Gumshoe.
Honestly.
Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I wanted to make sure it was grandiose.
Showed up right on time.
I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing, you understand?
Gumshoe, you're the best. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Oh, yes, thank you.
I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job. Anyway, it wouldn't have been so
No,
bad.
I'm gonna mention it till the end of time. Thank you, thank you, thank
You're
you.
one of them
No.
good cops, Gumshoe. You know.
No. You guys like those animes, right? Well, I heard Erased was a great anime.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
I need to do my rewatch of that. Thank you for reminding me. Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to sit at one ever since I became a detective. That's like the first thing I actually did to help someone, you know?
So pure, Gumshoe. You have a heart of
Gumshoe
gold.
might be my favorite
Oh,
character. Okay,
Gumshoe.
Ori, Dylan, can we agree? Himbo energy?
Oh, yeah.
Himbo.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, look at him. Look at him. Yes. There's no question
this
about
is a-
that.
This is a coming-of-age story. There's no himbo about it.
Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
I'm so glad Gumshoe is a reoccurring character.
Can we get an escort, please, so those guys don't attack us again? Don't leave.
Hello, Jamie.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez! Look, I got that line right. After practicing with April May, I made it happen. I got it right. And,
Very nice. Oh, righty. Good timing, too.
yeah, perfect timing. It's midnight, 03. We got through it. Well, I think it's funny how we open with court every time. That's just how, like, it ends up, right? Like, that's just how the sort of cookie crumbles on stream, right? Is that
Yeah.
every stream starts with
The
being in
pacing.
court? Yeah.
It's
Which-
just the way the news goes.
It's just a fantastic. Yeah, it is just fantastic timing. They had a lot of practice with the timing, but yes, beautiful. I'm very happy with this. Very, very fun. I've been liking this case a lot. The twisty, the turnies, all good.
I really like the twists that are coming up and being revealed.
Yeah, I'm so
it's
happy.
going so much deeper than what I was thinking.
I won't
which
lie,
is
Mars.
Great.
I'm very happy that my evidence counted.
I hate you.
No. Hold on. When someone has their moment, we should be happy because it means that we too will get our moment in the future. It's hope. it's a shining beacon on the hill.
Wow, that's a lot
No,
of
I-
data saves.
Honestly, I think I had some of my moments in the Turnabout Sisters case.
Ooh.
I was kind of on top of all of that.
I hate to cut you off, but can I
Yes, it is
tell
time.
Kat
Let me just get to the part where I can escape, which is now.
Okay.
Title
we go.
screen. Yep, that's fine. I just saved, so we're good. Yes, please, Dylan, tell us your
Alright.
story.
All right. Chat, imagine this. This is real. This is like an actual law thing. For people just joining, I'm in law school. I'm by no means a lawyer, but this is a real case in our casebook, okay? So this is a real, actual case. So you're a robber, and you just robbed someone with a lot of money, and that money is now yours.
Woo!
Illegally, but it is in fact in your pocket, okay?
Yes, nice.
And so you're running away because the
stats.
cops are chasing after you. However,
That's unfortunate.
you are very good at parkour. And so, with your
Oh.
parkour skills, you climb up the fire escape onto the roof of the building. And to your delight, the only person chasing after you is a particularly rotund cop. Like, we're talking not just a regular donut consuming cop, but that's all they consume. He's a round man.
A
There's no
slowly
chance he
consuming
could.
cop.
Well, yeah. There's just no chance he can catch you. And indeed, you parkour your way rooftop to rooftop to safety. You get away.
That's kind of impressive.
Now, hold on.
You're a parkour
Weeks
master.
later.
Hardcore parkour.
Week- Indeed,
Not me.
hardcore
Not
parkour.
me. It's not me. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not me.
Weeks later.
Ori, it's only not you if you're playing a video game.
Hold on. Hold it right there. Weeks later, the cops manage to find you and they capture you. And they charge you not just with robbery, but they also charge you with murder.
Mm.
It turns out that fat cop thought he could climb up the fire escape and chase after you doing parkour himself. He himself has never done a parkour. And his first attempt ended with a splat.
Ori in a game with fall damage.
That
I know,
Very
it
cool.
certainly sounds like that's his fault, but that's not what the law is. This is not a New York thing. This is a United States of America thing.
A federal
This is real,
United States
and
thing.
it wasn't just charged with murder, it was convicted of murder. And it wasn't just convicted with murder, it was appealed to a higher court to review the law. And it was upheld on appeal, because that's the actual law.
Why is this, Dylan? What is their explanation that this is a thing?
yeah.
I believe the name of the case is People v. Matos. I can give you the citation if you want it, but anyway, the chat is asking.
Yes,
But
I know.
the reason is this is called felony murder. Now you might be thinking, all murder is a felony. Well, no, shut up.
Well, that is
This
true.
is murder that happened
All
just
murders are
because someone,
felony.
someone dies while you're committing a felony.
A separate felony.
And yes, not the murder felony, a different felony. And the law will charge you with their death, even though you didn't actually kill them. The theory is that it's your fault.
How is it
Because
your
if
fault?
you weren't
I guess
doing the
'cause
crime,
if you weren't doing that parkour,
Exactly.
then the cop wouldn't have gotten the idea to attempt the same.
Now,
yeah,
Dylan.
yeah.
Oh, go. No, you can finish.
The idea is that you didn't just do the crime and cause the death, broadly speaking. In this specific situation, the argument would be a cop is supposed to pursue a criminal to apprehend them, and it would be foreseeable that they would pursue you in the way you try to escape. Now, obviously, common sense doesn't really say that, but that's not what the law says. I know, you would think that, Jamie, but that's what happened in the law. Oh, I
Was
guess...
it in
what you do-
1994?
Was that case?
Yeah. Do you remember?
I didn't memorize the year it happened. I can look it up if you want
Well,
me to.
it looks like People v. Matos is a thing.
Well, I can tell you what's a thing.
Yep, Police Dwyer had defendant not committed. It was escaped by the way of the roof. Yep, this is it. I found it. I'll put the link in chat. Here is the court case, guys. Oops. I accidentally added a thing that I was typing before. That link will lead you to the court case.
For any of you curious people out there,
Yeah. I'll
But
do
I
one
also-
more. One
yeah,
more crazy
yeah.
one.
Well, the two that are kind of related,
Yeah,
in
go
my
ahead.
opinion. Do those two.
Yeah. So now imagine one more. So there was a carjacking, okay? And you take this guy's car and you start driving away. It's a nice ass car. Now, you almost get away, but the police start chasing you in their own cars, and you engage in a police chase. And you're driving all which way. You're driving crazily, as if you had taken some sort of drugs. You're just driving this way and that, up and down, the wrong way. You're just driving away, and
With
you're doing
reckless abandon.
reckless abandon, sure. But surprisingly, you don't hit anyone else, and the police officers in their cars don't hit anyone else either. But you're getting away. So the cops call in 2 police helicopters to make sure they can keep an eye on you, because you were driving circles around them, quite literally. And you're starting to get away, even though the police helicopters are there. You're just fucking driving. And so one of the police officers tries to do what's known as a pro gamer move.
One of the helicopters.
Sorry, yes. One of the police officers in the police helicopter
Flying the
does
police
a
helicopter.
pro gamer
Nani?
move. Nani indeed, because he decides to turn off his radio so that he can't communicate with the other police helicopter pilot.
To do a
Well, that
360
already
no
doesn't
scope.
sound very smart.
And then he indeed tries to zoom his helicopter sideways to try to, like, put it in front of the car that's driving away, in front of the carjacker, if you will. Long story short, he doesn't even get that far because the police helicopter
Yeah.
1 crashes into police helicopter 2, killing all police inside both.
Oh, jeez.
And wouldn't you know it, this doctrine of felony murder.
Maybe so the
robber of the
carjacker
car,
guy.
the carjacker, he was charged with murdering all of the police officers in both helicopters.
Oh my god.
Because if he didn't jack a car, this wouldn't have happened. And
How
all
did
this,
that man get a pilot
If he
license?
didn't
I
choose
know,
the
right?
life of crime, the police wouldn't have been forced to pursue
yeah,
him.
all this,
Yeah.
all
Leading
this.
to their deaths. Even though it was totally the guy's choice to try to reenact something he saw in Call of Duty Zombies.
Exactly. There's a very similar one
Go ahead.
with that Dylan told me this one as well, but it's a very similar one with fire suppressant airplanes where a guy lived in the cabin of woods. He was making crack or meth or something, and he lit the woods on fire. And so when the firemen responded, it was like out in the middle of nowhere, so they had to use the like crop dusting planes, right, to like pour water over all of the fire and everything. And by breaking protocol, one of the, I think it was like two airplanes, one of the two pilots of the airplanes decided to forgo protocol and flew too low and crashed and died. And so the guy who was making crack was charged with his death, his murder, because he should have known that this is the kind of response that would have been done, that they would have had to fly low. But he still broke protocol. It wasn't like a weird freak accident. Like, he broke protocol. So it's like, excuse me.
Where's the logic?
Okay, do you remember the other two case names, Dylan?
So the case I told you guys about the carjacking with the helicopters and the police, that case is as I described, but luckily the defendant got off on a technicality. The prosecutor overcharged there. So while he was still charged with the murder, at the end of the day, he didn't actually get convicted of that murder. However, the case you talked about with the two firemen dropping the chemicals to put out the fire and they crashed, that guy was convicted. I'm looking up the case.
Yeah.
Didn't think I'd have to break out my notes, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Dylan, we're talking about this. You gotta be prepared. Everybody wants to cite those sources. That cop was Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh my god. Or what's the character? Ethan Hunt. He was Ethan Hunt.
Yeah.
He thought he was Ethan Hunt, and he was not.
No. Very rarely are they ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jamie, I very much agree. There are some very weird things with the law that I feel like it's understandable in certain circumstances, like why they would want this rule to be a thing in existence.
And
But
these
these
ones, I find them
particular
incredibly
cases,
questionable.
exactly.
Very eyebrow raising.
Yeah, there you go, John. John.
Yeah, John, that's the way to do it. Just keep throwing pillows out behind you as you're running away, so you can't be blamed for anything.
Unfortunately, you definitely can. One of them slips and falls on the pillow, breaks
Oh yeah,
their
and
neck,
suffocate.
dead.
It's your fault.
Yep.
Yeah. So that case was People v. Brady. It's a California 2005.
That was the
That's kind of recent.
the fireman one.
That was the fireman, yeah.
California Court of Appeal decisions. All right, we got another one. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. All right, and here is the other court case. So there's
I don't
the
know
two
if
that-
Cameron's sending the correct link. She probably is.
I believe
but-
I am. It looks like I am. Like very briefly skimming like what they talk about is like I can see it. This is California court.
Ooh, I got one more that'll make chat be like, what the fuck? Yeah. All right. So imagine this. Imagine.
Oh, I think
Oh,
the
sorry.
Brady one I sent was wrong. The first one was right. The Brady one is not the right one. There's
Well,
a
it's
lot of
gonna be
apparently
around.
Bradys in California courts.
I don't think that law is going anywhere, unfortunately. You make a joke about that, Jamie, but in an instance where a robber is robbing someone, and that someone is there's like no weapon displayed, it's just like a fist robbery. The person who they're robbing, if they have a heart attack and die, it's still felony murder.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's
I
another
found
situation.
I found the correct People v. Brady case.
Oh, good.
This is the correct People v. Brady case, not that one. I think I might be able to delete the one. But go on.
Yeah. Yeah, so you stab someone, and normal medical intervention would be able to save their life 100% of the time. It's a really simple stitching procedure, okay? Now, you stab them. You definitely wanted them to die, but they go to the hospital, they get it stitched up. It's going to be no big deal, okay? So everything would have been fine. However, the person doing surgery, stitching the wound up, they did it negligently. In fact, so negligently that they botched the procedure entirely, and the person bled to death on the operating.
Grand.
Even though there was gross medical negligence, the person who did the original stabbing is charged and convicted of murder. It doesn't matter that there was gross medical negligence. It's still the murderer's fault.
Oh, this is a good question. John asks, what if the cop just breaks his legs?
Whose legs? What?
What if you, like, what if, let's say the parkour scenario, but he didn't die from going splat, he just broke his legs? Does anything happen then?
Felony murder is specific. It requires someone to die. So I don't think anything would happen.
That's terrible.
A police officer briskly walking. Funny you mentioned that. So just grabbing a candy bar isn't a felony. Felony murder would not apply. But some states, I think 13 of them, have something called misdemeanor manslaughter.
Oh.
Which is the same thing, but for misdemeanors.
I hate it.
So in that situation, unironically, misdemeanor manslaughter would apply.
Exactly, Johnum. Roll bowling balls at their legs so they can't chase after you and kill themselves.
Yeah. Break their legs first, indeed. That's my legal advice.
Yep. Yeah, I think you have to steal $1,000 for it to be a felony, right? $1,000 worth of goods.
They alliterated it. Misdemeanor manslaughter. Yeah, that's the part we're all messed up about. I agree, Dreamwalker.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yes, exactly, Johnum. That's the trick. All right, guys. Well, I think on this note of this very weird law of the United States federal court systems, that's where we will leave our foray into Ace Attorney today. We didn't get to another turnabout yet, which is not the normal because this one has been particularly long. So, however, I do assume that will happen next time, and we'll get into the fourth turnabout. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes. We all hate that law so much, Jamie. It's bad.
Yeah, that law is terrible.
It's a
That law's
bad law. It's
bad.
Unfortunate law. Because it's just like, just charge him for murder if it was actually his fault, you know? And then when it's not, don't.
Yeah, the final word, what felony murder is, it's not just, oh, you're going to get charged with murder here. It's also, the prosecutor doesn't have to prove you intended to do the murder, which is normally a part of the crime of murder they have to prove.
I agree, Jamie, completely.
Yeah, exactly. My biggest thing with these examples is literally that, is that they either specifically broke protocol or they took the leap of faith with, you know, that they
Or
shouldn't
were
have.
incredibly negligent.
Well, exactly. The
Yeah.
two of them were incredibly negligent, both operating aircraft of some sort, you know, broke protocol to do their crazy shit, and people ended up dying, including themselves. That is all their fault. Like,
Well, let me ask.
Come on.
Let me ask you. Are you okay with the case where the guy stabbed you and the doctor did the medical negligence, and that's why you died? Are you okay with charging the original stabber there?
I'm okay with charging the original stabber and the operator.
The operator
Yeah.
might or
I think
might
that's
not
a case
be
where
charged.
both should be charged.
Like, I think that one
It
both
depends.
should be
At
charged.
the very least, that medical professional should lose their license.
I think they did.
Because at least you did the action of the wound that killed somebody, instead of, like, you're running away and they're like, yes, I'm going to fly blind.
But you only died because the person in the middle did a fucky wucky.
Yeah, but did you intentionally stab them in a place where you were pretty sure they weren't gonna die?
You stabbed him. I don't know how much you were thinking about trying to kill him.
Like I feel like I don't know. I feel like stabbing someone, that's like, you should accept that they might die. You know, like unless you were like a surgeon yourself that specifically was like, I stabbed them specifically between the floating rib where there's no vital organs and they don't bleed a lot, so that they shouldn't have died at all, and that it would have been really easily, and you know, and la la
But
la.
technically speaking, you're also somewhat responsible for someone else's negligent action.
Well,
But that
unfortu-
situation seems good. In this medical situation, my point is that we're all okay with it.
yeah.
And that's the logic they're trying to apply, sometimes very
But
strenuously.
why can't they just apply that at very least manslaughter? You know, like, why does it have to be like this whole thing where it's just like, nah, it just happens. You just, you know, That's the
That's
part I don't
arbitrary.
like.
They just chose.
They're just
But anyway,
chosen.
it's easier to prove felony murder than any other kind
But I
of
think
murder.
that's a problem.
Oh no, I agree. It's messed up.
Because I feel like this guy still could have been charged for, at very least, you know, one of the killing people crimes, you know, manslaughter,
But the
murder.
messed up part about felony murder is that people are just like, whoa, I didn't mean to kill him. I just wanted to rob him. And that would be enough to convict you. Because you don't have to prove the murder was intentional, just that you tried to rob him and he died.
Yeah. But versus, like, I think the stabber should go away for manslaughter. If that was, like, you know, there was an intent, but he did die.
I've moved on. I understand that.
Okay.
I'm talking about something else now.
Alright. Well, I'm only talking about one thing. But I think that this is a great way to end, with real court stuff. Dylan, you should bring a funny court case to the end of every
I got a bunch.
episode. Yeah.
I got a bunch.
So keep them in mind. At the end of every episode, we'll have this little teaching moment about real life court stuff, because that's the fun. But thanks, guys, for tuning in. Glad you could make it. This case has been really fun. Make sure to tune in next week, same time, same place, to find out what the verdict is and get into the next one. And tomorrow,
Now, I'm going to help you rephrase that, Ori. Join us next week to see us take Vasquez down.
D Vasquez.
D.
V
Vasquez.
Vasquez. V
Down.
down. And tomorrow night we are having a watch party of Over the Garden Wall over in the Discord. If anyone in chat is
Yes.
not joined the Discord, that is where we'll be holding it, so that we don't get, you know, copyright problems or
your
whatever.
popcorn, bring your movie theater snacks.
Whatever you
It's
want.
going
Hot
to be
chocolate.
a very
You
good
know,
time.
apple
I
cider.
recommend hot apple cider.
Yep.
Preferably.
Those are all the good options.
Good night.
Good night. We'll hope to see you guys there. Bye.
Yes. Good night, all.